but what are some things companies should think about when engaging with a firm like yours?
Yeah, so if somebody's considering using a recruiter, I guess first and foremost, my advice would be to figure out very specifically what you're hoping to accomplish. And I don't know that a lot of recruiters do this, maybe they do, but that's something we can help with. So like on our sales call, our discovery call, we can kind of go through this kind of stuff. But either way, before you start reaching out to recruiters, I would figure out exactly what you're trying to accomplish. So that's what's going to set you up for success, regardless of who you use, whether it's BR1 or some other company, or if you end up ultimately doing the recruiting internally. What I mean by that is a lot of times we'll have people reach out and they'll say, I'm looking for a zone manager for a snow plowing company. I want someone to run an area, like an area manager. A lot of times they haven't put a ton of thought or a ton of detail into what does that job really entail? Or maybe they have figured that out, but they haven't figured out what does an ideal candidate look like, right? A job description is usually not enough. You usually can get some applications, get some resumes with a job description posted. But what we encourage people to do is figure out the job. And a job title is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about very specifically, what does that job do? What's the day in the life of XYZ?